On June 17, a surprise was in store for the employees of the Ministry of Economy of the Republic of Armenia and the State Commission for the Protection of Economic Competition as they were greeted by young volunteers of the Armenian office of Oxfam, Great Britain, with a slogan reading, "Grow more, feed our planet," near the entrance to the government building. The youth offered them to join the slogans reading, "Let's say no to the willful inflation of foodstuffs," "Let's say no to the imported foodstuffs at the price of our local production," "Let's say yes to local agricultural production," "Let's say yes to investments in small farm economies and cooperatives." People were signing separate papers with those slogans posted on a big poster with the same content. The youth are confident that their action is right. A march was held in Gyumri on October 12 with the slogan "Grow More, Feed Our Country" of Oxfam's Grow Global campaign and the slogan "Reducing the Risk of Disasters," dedicated to International Disaster Risk Reduction Day on October 13. The march was organized by the offices of Oxfam Great Britain Benevolent Organization and the United Nations in Armenia, with support from Oxfam's Civil Society Partnership Network, which includes 27 NGOs and the Armenian Red Cross Society, as well as partnering local and international organizations. During the nearly 2-hour march that started from Shirak Regional Council and reached Gyumri Municipality, the youth, dressed in Red Cross shirts, distributed colorful booklets on fires and earthquakes from the series entitled "Be Ready to Resist Disasters," and dozens of volunteers dressed in Oxfam shirts held a special fundraiser suggesting that citizens join the calls of no to arbitrary inflation of foods and yes to local agricultural production. The package of signatures collected with partners and the summary of the results of the corresponding expert studies on arbitrary inflation will be submitted to the government for the latter to reinforce regulation and be consistent to not allow arbitrary inflation. The expectation is not to receive high profits, but to have the government play its role and regulate the market. A march with the same calls and posters was also held the next day on October 13 in Yeregnazor city, which is the center of Vyazor province. Several dozens of youth toured the streets of the city with a slogan reading, "Let's reduce the risk of disasters together," and signs of Armenia's National Platform for Disaster Risk Reduction reading, "Step toward the reduction of disaster risks."